Hey, I appreciate you watching Mondays with Mike. Heard a great message yesterday at the Perk. Pastor Seth talked about how we can boldly go before the throne of grace, that no matter how bad our sin is, we can go to God and get grace and mercy and forgiveness for that sin. And it reminded me of something I have going on in my life. Somehow, somewhere, I smashed my thumb and there was no discoloration. It didn't suddenly turn colors underneath the nail. It looked normal. But a day later, it started throbbing. And a day after that, it started turning colors. And a day after that, I saw my doctor in a line at a visitation. And I showed it to him. I said, I keep waiting for this to get better. And he just chuckled and he said, that's not going to get better. That's going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. It was infected. And he prescribed me a prescription. And we actually went out of our way to go get the prescription filled in Greensboro that evening so that I could go on and get on the remedy for the infection. And I'm still on it, waiting for the thumb to go down. My point is this: if we sin every day, which we readily admit, but we don't confess that sin every day, then it's only going to get worse. Unconfessed sin in our life is not going to get better. It's not going to work itself out. God's done his part. He wants you to come to him and boldly access his grace every day as a believer. And if you don't, then he begins to discipline you. He begins to correct you. He begins to convict you. If you don't respond to the conviction, he puts you a little slap on the wrist. Say, come on, Mike, you need to confess this. You don't respond to the slap on the wrist, he starts throbbing. Takes you out back behind the woodshed. The discipline of the Lord, he disciplines his children because he loves them. And because you want the remedy, you apply the remedy, which is repentance, change the way you think about it, and confession. Say, God, forgive me for, not duffel bag confession, like forgive me for all the sins today, but homo legeo is to say the same as, call it what it is, confess that exact sin before the, boldly say, Lord, it was me again, and I did that again. Forgive me. And he says, yes, I forgive you. Remedy applied. I appreciate you watching Mondays with Mike, and never, ever, ever forget, you're greatly loved.